Many football fans were surprised last March to hear that social media megasite Twitter will be live streaming National Football League games on Thursday nights. Hello everyone, I'm Paul Dunley-Bledsoe, the editor of Tech and Sports, and here at Tech and Sports we thought let's put together a how-to guide on what you need to do to watch these games online and what are the benefits of seeing these matches on Twitter. Before Twitter paid the NFL $10 million to stream 10 games this season, I usually watch the game on a giant flat screen display while holding my smartphone and sending out tweets during the game. But under this new arrangement, football fans will be able to watch the games with no paywall, no signing up, and directly from the source. Watching these games on Thursday night is really easy. You need an internet connection. If you have a smart TV, then you're all set because you can click on the Twitter app to launch the game live. But what makes watching games on Twitter more powerful is the social interaction with all the fans who are also viewing the games on Twitter. Expect to see social media feeds streaming through the game from league sources, team sources, fan site sources, and those of your network of followers. Let's bring in Christopher Doyle, the head of sports for Twitter Canada, and get his take on this.
Twitter began streaming live sports in July when we broadcast some content from Wimbledon. So this was the first time that fans were able to go to Twitter and experience live content right in the Twitter stream. Twitter is the home to what's happening now. So it connects people to what's happening around the world and in their local areas, really in the moment. So this is a perfect fit for Twitter, a perfect extension of the conversation that already happens on Twitter, is to now be able to watch live content on Twitter. And not only watch live content, but have this immersive second and first screen experience where you can interact with other people who are watching the same content as you. So the best way to watch live content on Twitter is to take yourself into the experience by opening the app. And then from there, if we know that you're a fan of a particular sport or particular genre, you're going to be served up a tweet that will allow you to access this live stream with one tap on your phone or on your desktop. From there, we're also going to have other unique features on the platform that are going to allow users to easily access this content. So that could include a notification on a particular handle that will tell you when someone is live with content that's relevant to what you want to watch. Or again, it could be a tweet that you've seen in your timeline that tells you that live streaming is happening now on Twitter, and you simply tap that and you're immersed then in this live experience.
It all got started with the Buffalo Bills taking on division rival the New York Jets. Twitter aggressively pursued the NFL Thursday night package, and it's a big bet for the social media network. Live streaming is central to its long-term strategy of turning Twitter into a mainstream internet destination. Twitter is trying to broaden its appeal in an attempt for a bigger audience. Roughly 13 million people watch Thursday Night Football. Let's bring in Christopher Doyle of Twitter Canada again.
While you're watching live streaming, the amazing thing about this experience is that it truly is a two-way experience. So you can tweet about the content that you're watching, and you can see all of the other relevant contextual tweets about the content that you're watching. So for example, if I'm watching live programming related to the NBA, I can see all the tweets about that programming as well as the live stream. If I want, I can flip my phone and see just the complete live stream experience. And if I want, I can go back and flip back and watch all those tweets come in. So I can easily tweet using a hashtag to join the conversation, and I can easily consume all the content related to what I'm watching in the live stream. So a completely immersive experience.
And Twitter's not stopping with the NFL. They've already agreed to terms with the National Hockey League, the National Basketball Association, Major League Baseball, Wimbledon Tennis, and look for a deal to be inked shortly with PGA Golf.
This is the experience that users will have when they're watching live content on Twitter. So they've come to the live stream link, and you can see here, this is the top box is where the live stream content appears, and below it are all the contextual tweets around the content that I'm watching. So I can tweet easily to join the conversation and see my tweet end up here. I can read all the other tweets about the content I'm watching while still watching this live stream content. When content is live, I can turn my screen landscape mode and have the screen entirely dedicated to that content. There's also a new feature launching which is helping the discoverability of the content, and that is if I'm a golf fan and I'm really interested in live PGA golf in Canada, I can now go to their Twitter handle and set up a live video notification. So anytime there's live PGA Tour content on Twitter, I'm going to be notified now, and I'm subscribing to this notification, so anytime that they go live with golf, whether it's in the early morning or later in the day, I'm going to know about it instantly on Twitter. We think it's changing the experience by really just adding on to what Twitter is already so good at, and that's conversation live and in the moment about big events. So we know that the conversation about live TV happens on Twitter, and now you can actually watch that live content and comment it on the same at the same time. So really, it's combining this first and second screen experience into one, all happening on Twitter.